Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. He stopped on a run back at the 27. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now here he goes on the boot. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On the jump.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
Setting him on the dive. He hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Ready.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
Go. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Back-to-back carries here. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kids. You want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on first. He dodged the tackle. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
On the ready.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Go.
On first down, they'll run. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready, the Eagles. Ready.
outside, caught by Wilson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the red zone on 1st. Caught by his back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Come on, set. Ready.
Line up the design keeper. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Brought in. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Lightning 18.
Slot man motioned over. Chased out to his right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. Oh, and how well he's slinging it this opening drive, Brock. Not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Now backed up to the 8, 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So now they're left with 4th and goal. That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. Bates' kick is up and good. And they get 3 on their 1st series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
With how well they were eating up yards and 1st downs, you know that kicker want to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. It also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment.
On the set.
Back at beginning the second quarter. Ravens in possession. They'll be set up with third and only one.
Right here. 19.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds him on the crossing route. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
There's a dive up the middle. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Press all 80. Seven Pirates.
Here's a throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Buffalo 18 Cardinal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And once again, they can't connect. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So that brings up 4th and long. The Steelers set to punt it. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. It's fielded at the 14. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. It's Viking 18.
Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. And in his 6 yards to begin this one, we've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 76.
Ward in the pistol. Escapes the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
19 Lions.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. It's on target to Williams. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Okay,
First down from the 42.
Get it.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He is down to the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
It's going to throw here on 3rd. Back screen to the running back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Ready? Bronco 80. Panther 60. Panther hurt. Steady.
Here's Judkins on first down. Can do it on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught it.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
From the gun, it's Ward. He's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Back now, pressure coming. And there's a man, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense. They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, you checked down the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8, so we've reached our 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Deputy Lions.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. It's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Panther 11.
Ward now. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense staying out there on 4th. They say no to a 47-yard field goal.
70 Timberwolf.
They'll throw for it. He's got it to his running back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the pistol, here's Jenkins. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Another one for Jenkins. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Mitchell. Can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ready.
They give left side. Judkins. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've held him out twice. Chance at another stop here. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw with Ward. Catch made. Gets him 3 yards as the stop is made here. And is this a spot we can see them go for it? Let's find out. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens Ravens push their lead to 18.
21. Steelers 3.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
79 Broncos.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
Here we go. Set. Back to 60. 19. Pioneer.
Back to throw now. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ethan Evans on that a punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Fields this clean at the 30. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime.
Their own 35-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. First down throw here for Ward. Complete out to the right. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10 here. Ward. This one to Williams out left side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. Second and 3 now.
At the 32-yard line.
To the air with Ward. Delivers another one to Williams. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts. And they can try a field goal now before halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10.
Here we go.
Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. Down the sideline to the 45. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
Ravens 31, Steelers 3.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Left side into the hands of Warner. And he's going to be pushed out near that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38.
Come on.
They go play action on 1st down. He puts a mare under it deep down the left. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He finds help, right side. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their 1st sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way the core component like the pass rush today isn't there, but the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Looking quickly here.
A big gain on the play. It's 4th down.
79 Broncos. Ready.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Handoff now to Judkins. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Now Ward. Jump off caught by his back. And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Let's go.
The give, here's Judkins. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Setting up to throw. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's tackled for no gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Okay, ready?
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Shot 60, shot 60.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one nabbed by Warren. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10 from the 43. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Darius Sneed there for the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Ready? Cougar 19. Warrior 70. Ready?
Throwing it on 2nd down. Buys time, rolling right. The ball is out! Oh, but this one bounces out of bounds, so in the end, no gain on the play.
Ready?
So crisis averted, partner, but their reward here is a tough 3rd down.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready, ready?
They'll throw 3rd and long. Connection made with his running back down the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Set it. 68, Dragon 60. Let's go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Hits his running back. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Bates takes it on the extra point. And the Steelers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Steelers 10.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Crack all 80.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
Ready?
Judkins running between the tackles. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. So that